Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here with us. If you watched the video last time, we made a buzz bait and we had planned on shooting a special frog for this buzz bait for this video, but then this happened. It's in the low 20s and that's making it next to impossible to shoot any soft plastics where I shoot my baits. And do I need to remind you, we live in Louisiana. Now, that being said, I did get a brand new epic mold last week, so instead, today, we're going to be making a direct connect bladed jig. So let's get to it. As usual, we're going to start off with our material list. The first thing we're going to put on is this skirt material from Barlow's. It's called Gold Holographic. We'll be using half of a tab. The next skirt is from FishingSkirts.com. This one's called Summer Craw. And then our last one is a white pearl. This also came from Barlow's, but I believe this has been closed out. Fortunately, I've got a bunch of it, but once it runs out, I'm going to have to find something new. And then what we have in the vise, this is the SDG Go-To half-ounce direct connect bladed jig. I'm sure you've been hearing and seeing a lot about it. This is the epic mold that I'm pouring on. This thing has been a game changer. It's been for years. I've been buying the one in the big box store, taking the skirt off of it, taking the blade off, heating it up, painting the head like I wanted to, and then tying a new skirt. But we don't have to do that anymore. Thank you, Epic Bait Molds. So that's pretty much our material list. Let's get to tying. All right, to get started with, I'm just going to put a little bit of dab of this Sally Hansen's clear fingernail polish. Just a little dab of do ya. There we go. Now all we got to do is put our eyes on. So we got it in the vise ready to put the eyes on it. And I think I left this out of the material list, but these are the eyes that we'll be using. I got these from Barlow's and I'll link it in the description. This jig takes a bigger eye than this, but I really just like the look on this particular build with this size eye. And we're going to do a little something with it to help kind of fill it in and keep it stable. If you noticed, I didn't put any super glue on first, and that's because we're going to completely cover this up with some UV resin. So we got one eye on. Let's get the other eye on. Get him moved around where I want it. And there we go. That's got the eye on there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is put the UV resin on. I'm going to do a pretty good sized little drop here. Because it is a smaller eye, I want to kind of help fill in some of this and make sure it stays put. And this is just a little tool I made. It's a wooden stir stick. I put some UV resin on it, hardened it so it make these little balls. And now I can stir it around, move it around exactly where I want it. And that looks good. Now all we got to do is put the light on it. Just do that a couple of seconds. We want to make sure it just doesn't run, and then we'll put it in the UV box here in a minute. Now we're ready to do the other side. Get the UV resin out. Again, I'm going to put a pretty good little dollop on it. We'll spread it around and get it ready to go to the UV box. There we go. It's good and covered. That eye is not going anywhere. So we'll get it in the UV box. I'll put the blade on and we'll have a finished product shortly. I'm not going to go through putting the blade on. There's a lot of videos out there. Go check out SDG Custom Lures with Adam. He's got a very detailed video about how to put these blades on. There's tons of information. So let's get this bad boy in the UV box. So we got it out of the UV box. While it was in the UV box, I just got to thinking. I said, I think I want to go ahead and show it to you from start to finish. So we'll go ahead and get this loaded up and put on here. This is the blade that I use. I got this off of Amazon, but thankfully you can get them from Barlow's now, and I'll link it in the description. So this is our hook. So I'm just gonna squeeze that and open it up. And then with the blade bending this way, I'm gonna take the hook and go in that top hole. Hopefully I'm doing this where you can see it, and then bring it right back through. And then we're going to squeeze it back. Sounds easy. Guess I'm going to have to break out the pliers. There we go. Now we've got it in the spot that it needs to be, and then now all we have left to do is to put it on the jig. Slide it through this first hole right there. The blade on. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I started putting that on backwards, so I had to stop and get all this fixed. We want the bend of the blade pointing back towards the hook. We're going to lay it in like so. And then this is one of the things that Adam talked about on his video. We don't want to just mash it down with our pliers. We want to twist it. So we're going to grab a hold of it and twist till we close it up. And that raises the eye of this jig and helps it to run better in the water. So there we go, folks. We've got our direct connect bladed jig. I'm telling you, man, this is a game changer for me. I'm so happy that Epic did this. Well, folks, there we have it. Another bait completed. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, just give us a like, and if you hadn't already, please subscribe. But most importantly, y'all get to fishing.